The Blue Letter Bible is host to a number of pretty useful reference materials: Bible dictionaries, encyclopedias, topical guides, etc. They're easy enough to access through the word search if you know what you're looking for, or through the Bible tools if you're only interested in entries related to particular verses. But depending on who you are and your interests, simply browsing the entries might be a more interesting and enlightening use of your time. For that, we have the Browse Dictionaries tool. There are two ways to get to Browse Dictionaries. First, if you hover your mouse over Study in the menu bar at the top of the page, then navigate the expanded menu that drops in to Bible references and then to Encyclopedias Dictionaries. This will bring you to the front page of Browse Dictionaries. The other way, and my personal favorite, is through the Dictionaries and Encyclopedias widget. It's not a default widget, but I find the tool useful enough that I always keep it on and near the top of my widgets. You can do this by going into your user settings, scrolling down to widgets, and then checking BLB Dictionaries and Encyclopedias. Because I'm such a fan, I like to move it to the top of the list. Then we save our preferences and voila! The Browse Dictionaries navigation will appear at the top of my widgets now. In any case, from either the widget or the main page for the tool, select the letter of the alphabet you'd like to browse. Once you've chosen a letter, you'll see several things. First, a checkable list of the 10 reference works you're able to browse. We begin with all 10 checked, but you can refine this as suits your needs. Maybe you only want to read the kind of longish, detailed articles you'll find in the International Standard Bible Encyclopedia and Easton's Bible Dictionary. So we uncheck everything and recheck those, and our results slim down a bit. For our example, though, we'll browse everything. So next we see a list of the initial 2 letters of the entries we can browse. This makes it easier to get to words starting with, say, SO. Since there are so many entries in S, it would take a lot of scrolling to eventually arrive at SO. Now as we scroll down the entries, we'll notice abbreviations after each. Sometimes just one, sometimes a couple, sometimes a lot. This is a shorthand way of finding out which works have entries for the attached term. This one here's got entries from Easton's, ISBE, and Vines. This one is just Smith's Bible Dictionary. These all each have one from ISBE, and this one, Sabbath, has 7 entries. Let's check it out. We find entries from Easton's Bible Dictionary, International Standard Bible Encyclopedia, King James Dictionary, Nave's Topical Bible, Thematic Subject Guide, Vine's Expository Dictionary of New Testament Words, and Smith's Bible Dictionary. Each of these is linked to its associated entry, but let's scroll through so you can get an idea of what this information will look like. As we can see, Easton's has a lot of info, but ISBE goes for information overload, which may be perfect for you. King James Dictionary keeps it brief and tidy. Nave's offers some interesting lists with extensive links back to Scripture. Thematic Subject Guide just offers up a fat list of verses related to the Sabbath. Vines offers info related to the term Sabbath itself. And Smith's wraps it up with an Easton-style entry that goes moderately heavy on information. If information diving is your thing, Browse Dictionaries may become one of your favorite resources on the BLB.